Oh, listen to the church bells. We are at Kidron Valley. You can see here the wall of the city. This is the eastern wall of the city, built originally by King Herod, later on by Solomon the Magnificent. That in that matter, what you can see from here is a few things. If you're a Christian, that place is where he tried Jesus, I mean the devil. He told him, jump, if you will jump, God will believe you, I will catch you if you believe in him. And he said, don't try God. The rest was at Jericho, the two others. Here is the Mercy Gate or the Golden Gate. According to tradition, that's where Jesus will enter the city. I was there like a few minutes ago. And according to Catholic and Greek Orthodox, that is where Anna met Joachim, the parents of Saint Mary, Virgin Mary, when they heard that the angel told them that they will have a child, although they tried for so many years and they were too old for that. At the time of the temple, that was the main entrance to the priest. Only priest could enter through there straight into the Jewish temple. What you can see here is the end of the excavation, and sadly they destroy most of it. But thanks God that I took a video of what they found here. They found here monasteries, churches from ancient times, 6th century, 7th century. And that's going to be soon the main entrance to the place that we are entering now. There's a kind of a bridge, not a tunnel, that I never been because it didn't open. And they found here a mikveh. In the ancient time, that used to be when the place that they used to press olive oil from olive trees. That's called Mount of Olives, my dears. And you know it at Gethsemane. That's where Jesus was when Jesus betrayed him. And this is the church. That church is only from the 19th century. Sorry, 20th century. But it was based on ancient churches. You saw two of them earlier, but there's a Crusader church and a church from the 4th century as well in that area. The entrance will be somewhere from there. Then you will have to walk through the tunnel, through there, and you won't cross that horrible road. And believe me, there's so many tourists. There's a line only to entrance, and there's a line even to cross the road. Then the story. Jesus was at Mount Zion at the room of the Last Supper. He already told the disciples that one of them will betray him. We know that was Judas. And he already told them that they will catch the man, catch him, and they will crucify him. Actually, he didn't say crucify. He will die and he will resurrect at the third day. Then, let us cross it. Shukran. Toda. Thank you. We are at El Mansoura, Mansouriya. Straight Jericho road used to take you to Jericho. Now there's a wall. We're climbing up. It was already midnight. The disciples went with Jesus. The disciples drank a lot of wine in Passover. They're drinking a lot of wine, and they ate too much, and they were tired. It was around midnight when they came back to here. And Jesus knew what would happen. They didn't understand it. Then he told them to pray with them. Oh, it's closed from here. Let's cross our fingers that yes, it's open for you. Before we will enter. מה שלומך? טוק 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 Don't want to disturb you. You can see part of the garden here. בסדר, מה שלומך? מאוד. I miss the tourist. I miss them, אני מאוד מתגעגע. אבל אני עושה סרט ואני שולח להם את זה.
כן?
כן.
יפה.
Say hello to the tourist.
Hey guys,
Come back to here.
we miss you.
Yeah, we actually miss them.
אין לך משהו בזמן הקרוב?
כלום. I have nothing.
ממשיך פיילוט אבל?
It's gonna be even worse. יותר קשה יהיה.
כן?
Yeah, no tourists. They promised us tourists in July. No. August. No. September. No. And Corona. You know what's happening now in Israel. Then we will be poor for a long time.
Really?
It looks like it. That's why I'm taking videos. I mean, because they cannot come to here. I cannot talk to them, and they are my family now.
That's good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Then, smell of good food. Then this is the most important garden ever. Garden of Gethsemane. You can see the fruit on it as well. Some of the trees are very old. They measure it and they say that it might be from 400, 500 years ago, but some believe that it was 2,000 years ago. Then let me tell you something. An olive tree will never die. You can cut it, it will grow again. You will cut it, it will grow again. Then I believe that that was the site. But I cannot promise you that this is the site. Let me tell you that every Christian believes in it. It's not like we have different places for Catholic and Greek Orthodox, Armenian, whatever. Everyone believes in it, although the church is a Catholic church. Then let's continue the story. We will go through there, although it's sunny, but it will give me time to talk. Before I continue, there's more. First of all, if you never met me before, then my name is Isaac Tzachi Shaked, and I do have more than 19,000 videos of the Holy Land. And then please subscribe me and tell your friends that I'm here as well. In the description, you will find more about the Garden of Gethsemane and the church next to it. And you will find an options to talk with me via YouTube, via Facebook, and Instagram. I'm trying, and until now it works, I'm answering every question. Oh, you can hear the bells. Oh, let me be quiet. Beautiful, isn't it? Then it was right here, and the disciples fell asleep. It's happened to them 3 times. I cannot understand. Well, I can understand. I can try to understand what's happened to Jesus at that time. He asked them to stay. Well, he knew what's happened. He told them, but they couldn't understand it. Then he walked St. Peter 3 times. Well, St. Peter always 3 times. Soon, the priest, Jewish priest, he will deny Jesus 3 times. And that's what he's saying, and this is an amazing sentence. My Father, if it be possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not as I will, but as thou wilt. For Matthew 26. In the deepest night and agony, you spoke these words of trust and surrender to God the Father in Gethsemane here. In love and in gratitude, I want to say, in times of fear and distress, just like today, my Father, I do not understand you, but I trust you. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Before we will enter to the church, let me show you a few things in the garden. First of all, look at all these dead tree, and we can compare it to another two trees. This is a tree that was planted by the Pope at 2014 by St. Franciscus. Then you can see how small is the tree, and it's already from 2014. And at the time that place was occupied by the Jordanian, that was supposed to be the Palestinian state, but Jordan occupied it from them until 1967, until we came back to here. You can see a tree that was planted in 1964 by the Pope himself as well, St. Paul. And look how small the tree compared to the oldest trees here. So look at that small branch. That's going to be a new tree if they won't cut it. Remember, an olive tree will never die. Now let's go into the church. It will be difficult for me to talk in the church. Then I will try to explain you. No, I cannot dance in front of you because you won't see me. But I will try to talk quietly like that. Then listen carefully and pop up the volume. This is the bedrock that, according to tradition, he was praying it. That we will see inside the church. But for non-Catholic, usually I'm taking them to pray here. Let's go into the church. The church is new, 1924. But when Bertolucci, amazing architect, Italian architect, built it, he found a floor at the mosaic from the 4th century. Then he changed his plans, and he adopted the 4th century mosaic. It will be under glass, the 4th century mosaic. Then I will show you the glass. Please understand that this is the thing. And when we go in, I want you to look upstairs, and you will see small domes. You will see that you are part of the story now. You are part of the Garden of Gethsemane. Every dome belongs to one of the nations that helped to build it. In that case, let me look for the English version. Here it is. Then we can see that Ireland did it, Argentina, Brazil, Chile, Mexico, Italy, France, Spain, England, Poland. Then it's called, one of the names of their church is All Nation Church. Another church to that, another name to their church is the Agony Church, and another name for it is the Garden of Gethsemane. Then you can see the garden itself. I just came from the Tomb of Mary. There's a video that I uploaded. I will upload. I don't know if that's going to be the first one. I don't know, but it's going to be very close to each other. And you can see the Byzantine Church here, and Crusader Church, and the Church of today, the modern church. No hats. Then another thing that you will see besides the domes and the floor is the bedrock. That's where he was praying, and I will show you later on the mosaic of Judas kissing St. Peter. And let's go in. Look at the tree of the garden. As I believe I will be one of the few, if not the only one. You can see the domes above us. It's a little bit dark because of the agony. Beautiful, isn't it? That's the 4th century mosaic. Next to the modern mosaic of Bariloche. But this is the original. Another part. And this is the bedrock. We saw the bedrock there. But this is the most important one. That's where we believe Jesus was praying. Next will be Judas' kiss. I'm the only one here. Unbelievable. Look at Jesus' face. The only one who helped Jesus at that time was the angel. Amazing, isn't it? You can see the remains of the ancient church and the organ. Let's go outside, and I want to show you one more thing, and actually to see what they are doing now, because that is new. That's the main entrance to the church, the kind of the visitor center. You can see the ancient part of the church from the Byzantine time and the Crusader time. Let's see if you can see something from here. Not a lot. Not a lot. If you like that video, don't forget to subscribe my channel. And one more thing that I will ask you to do, if it's okay by you. There's no tourist here. I'm not working for more than 1.5 years. And some of you asked me to download an app that called, oh, look at the Dome of the Rock. Buy me a coffee to support me. Only if you can, go into it and donate something, and ask me. You can ask me to light a candle, to say we pray for you, to put a note between the Western Wall, to pray there as well. I will do that happily. I will do it anyhow. But if you do have some, if you can, please support me. Thank you very much. See you in my next video. Bye bye.